Hello everyone, I'm Charles of Victoria, and today we're playing City Skylines. And the map I have for this game is Dayton, Ohio. Someone on the Steam website workshop made it, and I tweaked a little bit of stuff like the rivers and put some little bridges in, and he originally had the train tracks raised, but I lowered them. But pretty much in this game playthrough, I'm going to do a what-if scenario. Like, for instance, what if Dayton stayed the same in some spots like New York City did, Paris, or England did, but they still have that old world charm. So that's pretty much what I'm going to try tackling in this game playthrough. So everything's going to look very old-fashioned and more European looking. So, with that said, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is place Monument Street here. And I'm going to place it about right there. So, here goes our first street in. And then also, about, let's say about right here, we'll put Main Street. So, we got our first city block here. Bam. Second city block. And third city block. We're going to go ahead and put in some water. Put in sewage. Zigzag this up this way. And bring this down. Put in a power plant. And let's also get some music going. Do do do. There we go. And we're also going to run some electricity lines. This game really takes me back to as a kid when I used to play a lot of the Max's games, being at SimTown or SimCity 2000. Okay, those guys look like they're pretty well connected. Got that connected. Plumbing's looking good here. So we're going to go like this and put a second little line here for some water for these guys. And let's make some very small streets for these empty spots here so we can get some more people in there. But for Main Street here, we're going to make it a little bit fancy by putting a little small avenue. I'm thinking, let's see here. Nope, I don't like that street as well. So we're just going to go like this, and probably pick one of these. And we'll just bring it straight through. But also, since I only got $11,000 at the moment, I'm going to go and make a little on-off ramp here off the highway so people can get to their houses. Woohoo! It lined up. We'll go like that. And bring this like this here. Apparently it doesn't like me. Aha. This might be a little awkward here of an off-ramp here, but we'll figure it out. Or even, we may not even put one there. So, before I waste all my money, let's go like this. And put an on and off ramp on this side. There we go. And if I maybe just slightly move this further up this way, maybe it'll work okay. We'll put it here instead. There we go. So we're gonna go like this here, and we're gonna put some zoning in. We have some commercial here, and we're gonna do a little bit of commercial going this way as well. But everything in this area is gonna be all residential. But then this side here, we're gonna also put in a little bit of industry. Bam. And we gotta connect up here with the water. There we go. And as you can tell, the city's starting. We got some modern houses, but don't worry about that. We're gonna change them into older looking houses here in a couple, once I get a couple of little upgrades. But as you can tell, we're kind of doing bad with money right now. But I can also go like this and cut back electricity a little bit. And cut back water to, let's say, about 80 something. But while a little bit of this is going, I'll show you around. So, for those who don't know, there's multiple rivers that go through downtown Dayton. You have over here, if it lets me do it, you have the Stillwater River on the left, and then on the right, you have the Miami River. Over here, you have the Mad River. And then over here, you have Wolf Creek. And of course you have the famous 75 and 35 connector. And it looks like we have a little train coming through. Let's watch it as it passes. Meow. That guy's really flying. So, we are making slight money as the city starts going and growing a little more. Let's name some streets while we're doing this. So we have first, boom, and then we have Main, and then we have Monument. Bam. Okay, so we have some streets named. Woohoo! We got our first little promotion thing. So, what we want to do is, I'm thinking, we need trash for sure. So I'm going to put a little waste management place here. And we need some schools. And we also need medical. But first I'm going to put a school in. So, we'll put a school right there. Looks like a good spot for a school. And do I have money for health? I might have even money for health. Nope. We'll have to let it go for a couple. So we can get a little pharmacy. And we can also ride around the city. Sometimes I like doing this because when you're in the overview, you really don't get to see how big the city is. Like, when you're up here, you're like, yeah, it's big. But not until you actually like go in it and like, let's say, walk around the city, you really realize how big it actually is. And we also watch the moon set, which is interesting. And also, here in a second, we'll see the sunrise. Ooh, they got a little sandbox in the front yard, that's kind of cool. But I just like the more historical or old-fashioned look of it. Because it, I don't know, just has more of a charm to it than modern-day buildings, I think. So, while the city's growing a little bit, we're getting a little bit more money, which is cool. And the moon's setting, and if we look over here, we can watch a sunrise in Dayton. The music might be a little bit intense for the sunrise, but it works. And I'll speed it up a little bit so you can see the full sunrise. And there you go. A majestic sunrise in Dayton. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more stuff going here. And we do have water there, so let's plot down some more houses. And the cool thing about this game is they got little radio stations in here, so if I wanted to, I could change it to classical music. And they also have little commercials and everything like that, which is kind of cool. Now, what I'm also thinking about doing, since I got $6,000 still, I'm going to build another road up here for some more industry. That's weird. Okay, so now that we're getting a little bit more industry over here going. Ooh, that's a big... looks like that's really heavily polluting. So, we have a couple more seconds to grow up a little bit, and we're gonna go and make some more roads. So, we got Main Street here. I don't have the bridge across, but I'll get there eventually. And we're gonna go over one more. And let's see, do I want to go over one more? I think I will. We'll go over one more. And the game will start picking up here once we get a little bit more stuff going on. And we're gonna go like that. And we're gonna add more residential in here. Maybe add a little bit more commercial over here on this side. And we're also going to see if we can't get this pharmacy. And it looks like we can. So we'll put the pharmacy... where do we want to put that? Let's put her on the main street. Boom. That'll make a lot of people happy. So, we're making a good $1,000 per tick. So that's cool. Our population's now almost 1,000. Okay. And we got our other upgrade. So I'm going to pause it real fast. And I'm going to increase electricity's budget to about 100% again. And water as well. So, we might lose some income, but at the same time, we'll still be doing okay. And I believe in this one, we can get a high school, possibly. Let's see. Do I have high schools? Nope. I'm there. Let's see. I might not have a high school yet. Okay, maybe not. Oh, that's right. This one's the fire and fire, police, and I think that's it. So we're gonna put this here. We're actually gonna extend down Main Street first. There it is. And we'll bring this down a little bit. And eventually we're going to upgrade some of these streets once traffic gets a little bit worse. So, we'll go like this. And we'll put this actually in the corner. Same with the police department. If I can, nope, can't get one of those yet. It'll take a couple seconds. And we'll put the police department across the street. And things are upgrading. Can't really tell because it's nighttime. Oh, also I can, this is cool. So also, with this feature, I can go like this, and go right behind this commercial stuff here. Let me make sure I got it right. Nope, I actually messed up just a little bit. So we need this goes like this, and this is all the commercial stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to go circle this like that. And then here, oop, I actually should move this just a tad over. And now, since this is all residential, we're going to go like this. A little bit bigger. There we are. Okay, so now we can do different themes, which is really cool. So I'm going to enable this, and what we're going to do is, I'm going to do a UK housing, which is cool. And then here, I'm going to do like a another UK type. Oop, is it working? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if I get rid of some of these modern houses and some of this stuff, we'll see it grow back. Well, it'll grow back as older looking buildings. And as you can tell, I made a lot of people angry. But it's okay. They'll forget about it. So now we're getting these type of row houses. And as the game continues and I make the people happier, the houses will upgrade. They'll maybe change the front, maybe get like a little bit taller or things of that, like that. And over here, you can tell that we're starting to get like a little high street looking kind of thing. And up here, you've probably been noticing, you know how there's like tweets and whatnot? Well, these are called chirps. This is like the City Skylines mascot. It's a little blue bird. And as the game continues and goes on, you'll notice like certain things pop up and things like that. It may tell you how well you're doing or just little jokes and whatnot. And looks like we got a couple abandoned buildings, probably because I forgot to put water in. I thought we were further enough over. There we are. And it does look like I have a little bit of crime too, but that should get sorted out. Okay, let's go like this, and this will sort out that crime there. I have a little police station here. Very Victorian. And let's go like this, and we will add more residential. Boop. And now we have 2nd Street. And then down the middle again, we'll place these roads. Oh, we're out of money. And then our next city upgrade, we should be able to get parks. So we'll mess with that once we get that. I'll probably just put down some poppable props.
Welcome to the classics. Classical music for classy people. And that's not classist, that's classicist. Look it up.
Okay, so that's how much water coverage we have, which we do. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna add another little area of residential. And we're gonna add another little area of commercial. There's that. And we're gonna add some commercial going that way and that way. Just because it's a main street. And we'll add some houses in it. Boop. And how are we over here? We'll add a little bit more of you guys over there. Woohoo! So we've unlocked some more stuff. So we'll place a couple little parks here real fast. And we'll make a little garden here for these people. And let's see what else we have. You know, why not by the river? Why don't we do like a nice little riverfront? And we'll, right here, put a little carousel. Maybe, if it lets me. There we go. And we have a little carousel, so people can ride and watch the river flow. It's not a bad model, it looks pretty good. I think they even go up and down. Let's see. Oh, they do. That's pretty cool. Whoever made this did a really, really good job. I actually got to ride a double carousel once in New York. I forget what mall it was, but it was really cool having a double carousel, and it was one of the old original Victorian ones. Had a whole band and everything on it. Okay, we got some angry people here. Go like this here, and bam. So, if we look at the park, go back in the park menu, we can see who's affected by the parks. We got the blue, which means good, and you got the red, that means bad. So, let's see what kind of parks we have. We got a flower park, which is kind of big, but I should be able to fit it in. Let's see here. Boom. So all those people get happy. And it does do a little bit. And let's go see what the flower park looks like here. Go in the city mode as I go through a building. I'm not seeing any flowers. Either way, it's a nice little park. So we'll leave that as it is. It has little walk paths and everything. Looks like on 3 sides, so I mean that'll help people. People may see people go through it and everything. So that's pretty neat. And let's get another park real fast. Try making people happier. Now these are some parks I made, just like small little tiny parks, nothing too fancy. But what I'm thinking I might do, they have an old country cemetery, and since these old towns like Dayton usually have churches and whatnot, we'll put one of these in somewhere. Somewhere that won't really hurt anything, I don't think. This isn't really built up too bad. And apparently it's not letting me do it. Oh, that's because it's 150,000. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Let's see what else we have in here. That might be cool. That might be cool. Let's put one of these in. This might make people happy. Put this on the corner here. Boop. And maybe put a little fountain over here in this street. That might not help maybe. So what we can do with this is, with the little fountain there, we can put a little road around it, which will make more people angry because I'm tearing down their houses. That's okay. So if we go like this, we can go like that, then go like that. And people can walk around the fountain. So we're slowly getting things going. And we'll also extend down 2nd Street. So things aren't getting too crazy yet, but once this game starts going and everything, we'll see a lot more traffic. I do think I'm going to put one more park in at least. That's not too hateful, but we'll put something over here. So what do we got? Put this guy in. This is a nice little park. Put them on both sides. And we'll put a little sidewalk around them. There we go. And that'll make people happy. Just a little park. Nice little road. Looks very nice. Little picnic park. So, why don't we also, since I have this, we'll do a little commercial here. And then we'll also fill this in with residential. Boom. There we go. And the city grows. I also need to put some water in. Haha. And I'm probably going to call the video here, but I'll leave it with some cool panorama views and different views of the city. But I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And you guys all have a good day. And thanks again for watching. Bye.